but you've got a wound on your thigh, you're not going to enjoy that money. If you eat medicines like they were food, you are likely to be depressed. It's very depressing taking a number of drugs. So, we need to banish HIV and AIDS out of Uganda in order to build a country that everyone will enjoy to stay in order to have good lives. So those of you who are coming here for the first time and the cause for which you come is health are very patriotic. Of course, I've heard a lot about the Patriotic League of Uganda. It has been in our faces for quite some time now. The word patriotism, in its ordinary meaning, refers to one's devotion to one's country. It's as basic as that. But love for country usually depends on how one's country cares for one's well-being. You know, you'll find Americans very proud of their country, their flag, everywhere they go. Because, you know, their government, their institutions care about them. I therefore challenge you, members of this Patriotic League, to highlight those aspects that will make Ugandans love their country. Justice is one aspect that makes people love their countries. So the question for you is this. When people seek services from government and public institutions, are they justly treated? Because you are building patriotism. When people go to government agencies, to ministries, are they justly treated? And remember, we can only be just when we are truthful. The question is, are occupiers of public offices true to themselves and to the country? That's a question for you. When we are truthful, we are believed to be genuine. When we are truthful, people regard us as being genuine. And people believe that we are genuine with our words, the words we use, like the words you use, all of you, and the actions we take. Because you must mean what you say, and you must say what you mean if you are truthful. I think that's the true measure of patriotism. Many times, and it's one of the biggest challenges Uganda is facing today. And as you may know, people are facing economic hardships. The ordinary people in particular. But also businesses. URA released the list of companies which are downsizing. I think you saw it. So there are economic hardships, even for businesses. But particularly for the ordinary man and woman. Now, when the country is experiencing economic hardships, when businesses are downsizing and the corrupt enjoy their loot openly, wantonly, then it will be difficult for you to do your job of cultivating patriotism. It will be very difficult. The corrupt need to be apprehended, to be tried, to be punished. You are very influential people. Look at the ministers here. Look at General Mhoz. I see someone flying his flag. It's the CDF. Look at the MPs. All of you are very influential. Fight corruption truthfully, and we see it. The corrupt should be arrested. They should be punished heavily. Corruption should be made very expensive for those who participate in it. And you should leave that in. Not just the ones, let people get arrested. They should be, when you visit the hospitals, when you visit the hospitals and you see how your mothers are suffering, when you visit the schools and then they tell you somebody in the ministry took all the money for him or herself, and the kids are sitting on the ground, the primary school is not roofed. That kid could be your brother's son. Corruption is making the country angry. And the patriotic lead should make the country smile. You see, we talk about corruption all the time, but we only hear the words. We want action. It should come from you. You are all young people. Shun the corrupt. So I urge you, ladies and gentlemen, to fight corruption so that the little that may be available in Uganda is shared equitably and justly. When people observe that, they will love the country, they will even support you. Once the little is shared, if you think about the situation during famine, and there is little food in the house, and you get your beloved son to eat all the sweet potatoes, what will the rest of the children think? How are they going to love you? The parent who picks a beautiful girl like Honorable Lydia Nabel, and she's the only one to eat the sweet potatoes when it is dry in Kitgum. These are serious national issues. They must be handled seriously. So let us all struggle for the unity of Ugandans. We have very slight differences, really. When I go to Renzori and I see how the people live and I go in the villages of Buganda, the difference is not all that much. I was in Gulu last year. I went to the villages and I saw. I was in Imbarara in April the other year. I went to Wanyamahembe, all those areas, Lubindi, And I was that side and somebody came, a friend of mine told me, you see, we are now rich. We are rich. Some a friend of mine was telling me they are rich. I told him, does everybody in Ankole have pipe to water? That's how we tell rich people. Do they all have pipe to water? I asked him, he's my friend. I told him, okay, tell me. Those primary schools in Ankole, how many of them can send their kids to Chisubi or Budo? And the hospitals, does every parish have a hospital functioning properly? I told him, we go to fight poverty, all of us together. So that the country is united. The differences between us are not all that big. I was in Karamoja. In November 2019, I traveled all the way to Kidepo. My brother there from Karamoja. So, Uganda is big enough for all of us. And I like people who come up and they want dialogue. They want dialogue. We have to sit down and talk to each other so that we forge a way forward. And I appreciate Honorable Balam Barugara for saying he's going to engage the president and NUP supporters who are in jail are released. Please engage with the leadership of NUP and go to the president and these people get released. They were arrested 3 years ago. We are into another election cycle. We need to unwind as Ugandans. And I think the gesture of releasing them will reconcile the country to a very large extent. And in your efforts to have them released, I'm your supporter. supporter. If you want to talk to the NUP leaders, I'll talk to them so that we work together. And everybody is out of jail. So, let me wind up. I welcome all of you again. I thank you for buying 20 kits, 20 million worth of kits for the Kabaka's birthday run. And you know, the Kabaka is the champion of the fight against HIV/AIDS, picked by UNAIDS, and we want to banish AIDS out of Uganda by 2030. And as you can see, the Kabaka is the unifying factor. Everybody comes here. Like you said, Mr. Minister, sir, I cannot choose the political parties that people want to subscribe to. I cannot. I cannot choose anyone the religion to follow, or even the religion of birth. None of us chose where to be born. So my brother from Karamoja, from West Nile, from Lamu, from Brenzori, you want to come here? My door is open. You are wearing a yellow tie, or a red tie, or a green tie, or whichever color, my door is open. I've got only one condition. You must acknowledge the Kabaka is the head of Uganda. If you don't think the Kabaka is the head of Uganda, I will not open the door for you. I'm a very straightforward person. What you see is what you get. If you don't think the Kabaka is the head here, don't come in here. Don't come into his house. But if you know the Kabaka is the head of Uganda, come. I am the Kabaka's eldest son in that sense. I welcome everybody as my young brother, my young sister. So even after we've run, come back and have a chat, take a cup of coffee. My brother Toyota, come. I like the name Toyota. I sit in the Toyota, I drive in a Toyota. You know? Come and we have a chat. As Ugandans, there isn't something that is too big that we cannot talk about as Ugandans. So extend my thanks to General Mhozi. Extend my congratulations to him for being named CDF. You see, when you go to St. Mary's College, Kisubi, when you go to St. Mary's College, Kisubi, good things follow you. So he came to Kisubi many years after I left, but we are both Marxists. So tell him that I say, as his elder brother, he must fill the office like a smartist. Because smartists are patriots. They work efficiently. They serve everyone. So thank you very much. Let me now say a few words in Uganda.